Hey everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figure review, and this time this is Boba Fett. If you didn't know, he was left for dead on the sands of Tatooine, and I found him, put him in some Bacta, and now he's here with me to show off his awesomeness, I guess. Yeah, this is the Deluxe Boba Fett. Been shipping out through Amazon and some other third-party sites out there, and here's your plastic-free packaging. Definitely not what they're gonna make all the figures like. They're not gonna do all the figures like this, not now at least. They're still doing plastic cards for most of the mainline figures and exclusives, but if it is a deluxe figure, it is looking like this. I know I give the worst angles here, but they do treat it like the vehicles and stuff. They put like pictures along the sides, which is fun. Showing his face. Removable rocket. Better look at the helmets. Not much better. Not a much better view, but you get the idea. So that's the packaging. I did an unboxing video of that just because there's been some quality control issues and wanted to do it on camera just in case there was something fun to be had under, hidden under that cardboard. Yeah, he's an awesome figure. Definitely overpriced though, without a doubt. And they need to figure that out. Because the Ahsoka that came out not too long ago was considerably cheaper. And that was like an exclusive figure, which those are usually the more expensive ones. It was in the same size package, had basically the same amount of accessories. Maybe he has a couple more, but either way, it's, there's no warrant for the price hike aside from it's the Boba tax, and they got people to pay for that, so then the Dark Trooper comes around and they put it at the same price point, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna skip the Dark Troopers, that's what I'm gonna do. But Boba Fett is awesome. The show was, it was alright, but the figure it's incredible. It's a new Hasbro offering, pretty much brand new head to toe, and they nailed it. They always nail it. They've been doing a great job. We've got Fennec here that can look awesome next to him with her helmet on. We've got Razor Crest Mando that can stand next to him, look awesome. He's looking a little derpy, but there we go. But there are a few improvements they could have made. Mine has a very stiff side-to-side torso movement. Just a stiff in general. It's very, very ratchety, very clicky, and it doesn't feel the best for me. But that might not be the case for all of them. Could be just this one. Who knows? It's got all the articulation, and they have the rubber bits for the shoulder armor, so it doesn't really get in the way at all. They got the new style hips, soft goods, which is incredible, especially when you've got the Black Series that comes out with like the same figures, and they don't have soft goods, and it's a shame for them because I know some people don't like soft goods, but I love them. I think they really help with the posability and doesn't hinder any of the articulation. I think he could have used maybe a little weathering on here. I might do that myself at some point, just to dirty up that yellow a little bit. Maybe add a little more silver onto the side pieces to make them stand out a little bit more. He's got his little pistol in here. Get that out. Come on now. It's not the easiest holster to get into, but put that in his hand. You can see his jetpack from that angle. Let's jump into that real quick. I'm not sure why they have this hole in the bottom of it. I mean, I suppose it could help with like posing him if you wanted to do like a flight stand type thing. You could put it in there. But the rocket piece does come out. And if you ask me, it is a bit of a pointless accessory. Like, what are you going to do with this? Ooh, there you go. But, I mean, it fits in there nice and snug. It looks fine once it's all together. Like, you wouldn't have any idea that there is a removable rocket in there. But there is. And they show it, like, on the package like this. Like, okay. I mean, you could do, like, some shots, I guess, like that. But, you know, it would have been cool if there's maybe, like, it plugged in and then there's a separate accessory that you plugged into the backpack and then into the back of the rocket and actually, like, had it, like, coming out. That would have probably been a better idea. Yeah. Weapon. Pistol. His hand doesn't grip the best for me, I've noticed. Especially with this gun. It takes forever to get this blaster in his hand. I haven't tried the other Boba Fett. Like, it's fine, like, getting it into one hand, but when you try and do, like, a two-handed pose, it just, like, it keeps falling out for me. So, wasn't super thrilled about that, but it's whatever. He's got his little blast effects for his jetpack, which kind of a pain to get in. I feel like they put, like, I'll show on the other one, and, like, his jetpack has, like there. I wish they did, like, a separate molding for, like, these little boosters here, because this part is very thin, and I feel like if you work it too much, like, it's still coming out. They did, like, a little, like, plug for it, and they should have just done, like, just a little peg to stick in. I don't know why they had to do that. Probably better if we take it off his back first. Watch me bust his jetpack right on camera. That'd be cool, right? Because you kind of gotta put, like stick it in and, like, pinch the booster and, like, twist it around, and a little more effort than I think was necessary for it. Yeah, there he goes. He can fly now. They can fly now. They've always been able to fly, just in case you were wondering, J.J. Abrams. And then the helmet. Another thing I wish that they'd done is make this a swappable head. They've been doing it with a lot of figures now. They're doing it with, like, the Axe Woves that's coming out. And if they did a swappable head, they could have easily have just molded, like, this helmet, or even done the one from the... No, I take that back. Don't do the other Vintage Collection Boba Fett, because that one doesn't have an articulated rangefinder, but this one does. Boop. So just do a brand new one. You did the whole rest of the figure. All you would need is just to put a dent in there, and you would have had this going on here, which would have been cool. But while I have him on camera, we'll show that they did think ahead a little bit. And these guys actually have little holes in the bottom of their thrusters, and these ones are much easier to work with because it's all, like, one solid piece for the most part. They're a bit tougher to get into these. I don't think they thought it all the way through, but yeah, you get the idea. They can get in there. It might even be better to, like, file down those little edges there just so they slip right in. But use your imagination. It's all the way in, right? Yeah. They can get in there, but again, you could probably, like, get something in there and kind of, like, widen that hole the tiniest little bit, and it'd fit in perfect. But that's that. Now onto the face reveal. I also have this little silver mark on the visor. You can kind of see it right there. There you go. Little mark there. I'll just paint over that, but, you know, some slight issues. There's a little, like, the deco on the helmet kind of goes, the paint goes up a little too much on the red, but it's nothing crazy. And then we can look at this pretty little mug here he's got going on. You know, thankfully, mine looks pretty awesome. And the helmet, I feel, is alright, but again, with the swappable helmets, I feel like it is a far better choice these days, because we don't want to be ruining how good these face decos are. Like, I've had several clone trooper figures and their eyebrows are being rubbed off and stuff, but the way his helmet's designed, the like cheeks kind of indent inside the helmet a little bit, so I think that actually will help it from rubbing against his eyebrows and stuff, and he doesn't have any hair that's going to rub off, so that's not a problem. But got a clone here to put them side by side. I love all the Tim Ware Morrison heads they've been pumping out, and I feel like it must be kind of cool for him to see what he would look like with all these different haircuts, so he doesn't have to change up his look without getting a nice reference first. And that's pretty cool, right? And yeah, you can look at Captain Rex and be like, hey, this is what it looked like blonde. So he's got that all handled for him, which is pretty sweet. They do have the, get out of there, Hauser. He does have like the slight white, get out of there, like a, come on, there's a slight white to his. It's just like not able to pick a spot to focus on. Here we go. Is this gonna help? No? I'll tap the screen. Focus, will you? Focus. There we go. You can see it kind of on his forehead there. There's a little white for like the scarring on his head. And mine has, you can see it a little bit. Yes, no, maybe so. He has a little green like smudge like on his top of his head over here. It was there before I even put the helmet on, so I'm not quite sure where it's from. And when I put his helmet on, I try and like get his like the front of his head in first to avoid getting his eyebrows touched much, but it's also just his head wants to wiggle around and stuff. Once it's on though, it's like it's not a snug fit, which is nice, so he actually you know, when you're moving the helmet around, it won't be like rubbing anything off at that point. It'll just be moving around pretty easy, but he's a great figure. You know, I would, if you're not a fan of the price, I don't blame you. But I would maybe recommend you can check out Amazon Warehouse. They put a lot, especially when they're like shipping things, like currently they put a lot of the damaged items in the warehouse, and that's not just like, it's not like the figure's damaged, it's the package that's damaged. So you might get something that has like the top part of the Boba Fett package like ripped off or whatever, like the top part of the card, and they'll sell it at a discount, you know, they'll take a few bucks off for you, which is cool. Oh, we almost forgot the Stormtrooper helmets. So yeah, it comes with 2 Stormtrooper helmets. It's kind of cool because they're like actually like really like smashed up, and like there's like pieces like it's not just like a scuffed up looking regular helmet. They actually like did like new sculpts for them and stuff, which is cool. And they come with the barbells inside, which they didn't show that at all when they're like promoting the figure. They were just like, oh, here's 2 helmets, but like show that they can go onto a Stormtrooper and make it look like he just got his head cracked in. That would have been a great thing to show off, but they didn't. But yeah, that is Boba Fett. Did you pick him up? What do you think about him? Comment, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff like that. And go follow me on Instagram. Also, JohnRunner88 over there, where I post extra pictures and stuff like that. And I'll always post when I'm doing a video and putting a video up and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.